Timeout called by Portland.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And Lillard throws it down.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty fast.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Cullen passes to Nurkic and finished off by Nurkic.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
It's just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Love the assertiveness of Norman Powell. Boy, turn the lights out.
Powell's gone a nice 5 and 6 shooting from the field.
That's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. McCollum outside. With the drive. And it's Rambis with the rebound.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And the thing you love about Rambis is the all-out effort. And he's the guy that's willing to do the dirty work that most guys will shy away from.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Cody Zeller's checked in for Nurkic. Jones comes in for Robert Covington. Tony Snell's checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. Such a wide open look. Lillard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Trailblazers.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Adams has gotten 6 of his 10 shots to go in for him, so 60% shooting on the night. Here's Simons. No good on that one. Adams, some nice D. A 3, Marshall. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 6th assist on the night.
We're finding the weakness in the defense. That's the court savvy of Thomas at work.
Three-pointer, Simon. Buries it from three-point range. Simons has got 10 points.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Marshall can't hit. Portland leading by 8. Here's Simons. 10 points for him. And he drives in.
That's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right. And wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness. The D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
And the basket by Jones.
You know, often we think of Dame as a scorer first, but they're reminding us of his great ability to pass the rock.
Here's Simons. Thomas with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Now into the lineup for your home team. Theo Ratcliffe. Devin George.
And Zeller kicks to Lillard. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to Simons. Takes the 3. They grab their own miss. The shot misses. George, that's a 2-pointer. From out on the wing, he knocks it down.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
And so it's Portland with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their shooting has been the big. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. We've got Rambis. He's out there with Theo Ratcliffe. And it's George in at the 3. That one good for 2. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And Portland making a change here. McCollum's checked in. Now, here's Lillard. Shoots. It's hauled in by George. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Norman Powell's checked in for the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
George, that's a two-pointer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Poked away. Here's Ratliff. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Powell. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got his 6th assist on the night.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, if Norman Powell does this kind of work on a consistent basis, look out, folks. He is cooking right now.
Ratliff. Here's George. Makes it off the glass.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. He's checked in for Rambis. Norkic checked in for the Trailblazers. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I had a chance to find out what the Trailblazers coach was going over with his guys. His demeanor was not one of a coach whose team was well ahead. He said this is the time to turn up the heat, make one final push, and try to close out strong. Let's see if they were listening, guys.
Thank you, David.
Yeah, no question who's been the aggressor on the offensive glass.
Now here's McCollum, guarded closer. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And it'll go. And the Blazer lead is cut down to 11 as the basket is good from George. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Lillard misses. Pulls it up. Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here we go. Murray heading to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Lillard from outside. The rebound by Steven Adams. Powell with it. George picks him up. And it's out of bounds to Portland. Will retain possession.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Isaiah Thomas checked in for Campazzo. Lillard misses.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one. No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Ratliff against McCollum. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Ratliff. And a deep 3 from George. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. George has got 10 points in the quarter.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And the basket by McCollum.
Never seems to shy away from playing in attack mode. McCollum likes to keep the pressure on the D.
Here's Lillard. There's 48 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Personal foul. First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the fourth. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Trailblazers lead by 9. Corner shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
Just a smooth, clever playmaker. Isaiah keeping his teammates involved here.
Lillard finds McCollum. And it's sent back by Ratliff.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
3-second difference between shot clock and game and an intentional foul right there.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Portland. CJ McCollum.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient comes to mind. This guy just shoots the ball and plays the game at a high level.
Zeller, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Guys, what's your take?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Off the inbound. It's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
CJ McCollum.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. What do you think, guys?
They need a quick basket here.
Well, preferably a 3, right? If there's a clean look, take it.
Adams down low. Defended by Covington. Money! And now they trail by just 4. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
5th team foul.
It's the first, and that puts them up by 5.
CJ McCollum.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
Thomas, good.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
5th personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5.
CJ McCollum.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. 6 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And they recover.
The momentum continues to go their way. Pretty much the story of the game.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets.
And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know.
A lot of smoke and mirrors, liars in the scriptures. I keep my circle small like a peephole. Something like the voice of the people. Step up in the building, look at escalator team. Good, I bring life, call me respirator. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. If you ain't know, you better ask somebody. Step up in the building, look at escalator team. Good, I bring life, call me respirator.